Good morning, YouTubes. This is a TTC video. This is for cycle 31. Anyway, I'm going to update about cycle 30, which was actually when we received the Clomid, and it's early, sorry. That cycle actually was very odd. Just when I was about to test, the witch showed up, so that one was a fail. That was our first time trying the Clomid, and we used the starting dose, which was 50 milligrams a day for 5 days. So this is cycle 31. Shh. Hush. That's Romeo. He's nosy. And drinking water. Anyway. This is cycle 31, so we bumped the dose up, which is doubling it up to 100 milligrams a day for 5 days. Did that, and of course always doing the OPKs, which are the ovulation prediction kits. I have done these for years. I don't see why you wouldn't do it. It kind of gives you a better outlook of where you are and when you need to get busy. So if I can get it to focus, this is basically, I know I usually ovulate around CD 13, cycle day 13, and this time using the Clomid, usually it says after your last pill, ovulate 5 to 10 days after. So you can see on, this is cycle day 9, 10, and 11. On 11 it was getting pretty close. Let me see if I can get closer to the camera. That's about it. Anyway, that was 3 o'clock yesterday, and I know my OPKs and how quickly they usually change from one shade to another. The dreaded Romeo. Anyway, 3 o'clock yesterday, so probably by last night it would have been equal lines, which basically is a positive OPK for those of you who have been doing this for a while like us. Anyway, I'm going to do another one this afternoon just to confirm, and just going to update on what we did differently this time. So the Clomid was, because I've already taken it, 100 milligrams a day for 5 days. I decided to do cycle days 4, 5, 6, and 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. And anyway, so that was my change from starting on cycle day 3 last time. So we moved it up 1 day to hopefully get more mature eggs. And basically what I wanted to show you is a home AI kit. I actually bought this a long time ago. I want to say I got it on Amazon. I got this, you don't even understand, y'all. I got this like years ago. I'm talking 2010, okay? For reasons which shall not be disclosed here. Hush. So anyway, it comes, obviously, it's a medical grade kit. It comes with everything you need. It is sterile, sealed. It should be, if you get a reliable source, medical supply. I'm sure they're much cheaper now. And everything is, like I said, it's been sealed all these years. So other than brushing the dust off the outside of the envelope, basically I didn't have to do anything else except we just opened up what we wanted to use. So I'm going to tell you what came in the kit that I got. I don't know what comes in. They vary in the modern day kits. Most of them will have a syringe, a cup, maybe something like a pre-C so that you can have a lubricant that's sperm friendly, and sometimes a catheter, which we do have, and I did really like that. And ours also had a speculum. There was also like a semen vial if you're using a donor to collect, pardon me, went to bed late and is early, and you know, hang on. If you've been following my channel, you know about me and my love of coffee. Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, so let's wrap this up. Okay, basically, it's very simple here. This is the cup, collection cup. The only reason we used, let me go back. We did things the normal way because when I looked at my OPK, that basically was telling me, hey Jen, you know what? It is time to that part, y'all. So basically, you want to go ahead and get your stuff busy when your OPKs are close to being positive. I'm sure mine will be positive today, so that's why we did it when we did it. Anyway, moving on. Let me go back so I can see my own view here. Got the cup. So we did the D and made sure that it ended up at the end in the cup. Don't spill the cup. All right, so basically, home AI kit, because you got to let that simmer over there so it liquefies for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, fun stuff. This is what came in my kit. Sorry if it's wet because I did wash everything, obviously. Ew. This is speculum. So basically, medium size. It came in the kit. Very simple, clear plastic. I actually like the clear plastic. It was easier for hubby, because he's on that end, to see everything. So basically, it just went in. It opens up like so, like a bird beak, and it slides up, which looks like it would be super painful, but actually he got it all the way open and locked it, so hands-free. It's actually really nice. So I will explain in a minute why I decided to use this kit. The other thing that came in the kit is pre-seed, like a little packet, which is lubricant that is sperm friendly, so that it helps you put that speculum in. However, since we were doing the do before, we really didn't need that. And I don't actually know where it is because I lost it. Anyway, this is what else came in the package, and I'm gonna take it apart. It came with a, wake up Jen, 6cc syringe to suck up the swimmers like so. And it also came with a catheter, which we have used this before because I wanted to make sure you could do the whole leave it in and prop your butt and, you know, all the crazy stuff that people do when you get to this stage of trying for so long. Anyway, syringe. Decided to use the catheter last night. Since we're using the speculum, why not? Because to me, to use a speculum and then stick the syringe and try to aim, the syringe is blocking your view of everything. This catheter is nice and long, and apparently on hubby's end, because I couldn't see from there, he said it was glorious. He could see everything perfectly. And also what I liked about this, sometimes with syringes, the problem you will have if you are syringing, using a donor, whatever it is you're doing, if you push it in too fast, and I just mean you think it's slow, everything leaks whoop, right back out like that. So pretty much defeats the whole purpose of the thing. And that's not worth your time. So with that tiny little catheter, he was able to just basically drip it, because we looked at lots of videos for people's advice, and literally he just did drops right on the opening up in there, which I do have a picture of on my phone. So if y'all are TMI, I'm gonna let you know. I'll show it at the end of the video. That way you can go, oh Jesus, I don't want to see that. What happened to my, I don't need that sound, I need light. Give me some light. Anyway, I'm trying to prepare this picture. But yeah, basically, I was in the medical field, people, so I'm not shy. So I will show you stuff because I think everybody should see stuff and know stuff. And when people hold things back on videos, they're not really giving you the whole story. So basically that was all that was in the kit we had. We didn't need anything but the syringe, the catheter on the end of it, and the cup. And let's see. So basically, it was very late last night. Very late, so sorry about the look. I had to do something to the eyes because the redness was real, y'all. It's 10, almost 10 a.m. now, and I don't think we went to bed until 5. I don't know, and I got up at 8 because I had to get the dogs out because we left them in at 9, you know, big babies. So anyway, wrapping it up. I feel good about it, but basically, here was our quick setup. You can do any way you want. We looked at many people talking online, and many people are doing it live on YouTube, so you can look at videos. Thank you, people. People like me appreciate that. So anyway, basically, girls, do your thing. Put a pillow under your behind, prop your butt, whatever you need. Edge of the bed is what we did. Hubby actually used a stool. So he was kind of like workshop in high school class and had the big shop light so he could see all up in there. But I think if you had a brightly lit room, you might be able to see well enough. I mean, it's the end of the tunnel, y'all, and ain't got nowhere else to go. Important thing, if you're using a catheter, do not put the catheter in through the cervix. You are dripping onto the cervix, not into the cervix, because you will get all kinds of problems in the ute, which you do not want. So basically, that's what we did. Anyway, so he basically just was very methodical about dripping and very patient. And totally dripping, maybe I would say half a syringe full, if not more. Maybe 10 minutes. I mean, it's not going to go and disappear, y'all, because a great quantity of that liquid is not supposed to go through the gate. It's supposed to just help them get there and say, go to the mission, the battlefield, find the egg, you know. So that's it. So basically, I guess it started out where everything was going right into the opening, because when you speculum and look in there, you should see that it looks like a donut. You should be open. If you're not open, you're not fertile. It's not time, y'all. So, Hub said it was open. Anyway, we didn't take a before picture, but he was a little busy, you know. Time factor. We didn't want to leave the boys in the cup too long. So basically, drip, 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 drip. I would say it took about 10 minutes. I stayed propped and like so for approximately... Oh, and by the way, it all pools on top. It didn't all disappear. So anyway, that I'll show it in the picture at the very end, and I'll give a warning for those of you who want to go, oh, stop. No, I don't want to see that. I don't need to know that much about you, Jen. I don't need to know that much about you. I like you, but I don't need to know about your cervix. Okay. Anyway, so basically, stayed there for about 15, 20 minutes probably, just talking, watching TV, rambling, aimless, whatever nonsense. It's not like either of us is shy, and you really, if you're all embarrassed about doing this process, you may not have been with your partner long enough, or whoever is assisting you is not that close of a friend. No, I'm saying. So anyway, don't get your neighbor. You know, that weird guy down the street that, you know, looks a little sketchy. Don't get your neighbor. Don't do it. So anyway, mission accomplished, y'all. That is home AI number 1. Looking for a positive OPK today. Better than, you know, darker than, obviously, equal lines are darker. And hopefully ovulating today or tomorrow. I have not charted my temperature because I suck right about now. It is iffy. I'm trying to debate whether or not. Let me look at my fertility friend tracker. Where is it? Yesterday's temperature. Act like you know what you're doing. Alright, so I was at 97.8 yesterday. Today I want to say was 97.38 or 83. I don't know. With the adjustment, because of the time, I took it at a different time than normal. I'm going to have to add the 0.4. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, look at that. We may ovulate today, y'all. Woohoo! That would be awesome. But anyway, we will probably do another one today, another AI. Why not? You got the stuff. Just make sure you boil some water, you know, throw some bleach. No, don't do the bleach, y'all. Don't do that. Boil some water, sterilize it like old school bottles, and just, you know, put your parts in there, lay the stuff out on, you know, some clean paper. Don't leave it where the dog's gonna be licking it. All this, you know, common sense, people. It doesn't need to be sterile like you're up in surgery, but it should be clean, okay? You don't want stuff up in there that's not clean. Anyway, moving on back to the point, Jen, because I'm rambling right now. My video is getting longer than I wanted. So basically, AI 1 is all done, y'all. And it was very easy. And actually, he said he could see perfectly, really clear. I highly recommend speculum. Get yourself a light. And let's see. That's about it. Just wanted to update on that. Cycle 31. Double the Clomid. And used a home AI kit this time with a speculum, because not that we can't get the stuff there, but y'all know how it is, and you do the BD, it normally comes back out. So I wanted to be sure everything sat on the precious, the entry gate to, oh, you know what I mean? So I wanted it to all sit there, and we did that. So, and then even after I sat there, I probably sat an additional, I probably did a total of 40 minutes, y'all. I wasn't playing around. I had nowhere to go. I was watching the Tudors, you know, we were watching some TV show. So anyway, TMI warning. Those of y'all that don't want to see what it looks like down the speculum, there's no vajay shot. I cropped that out. It's just the cervix as viewed through the speculum. Hubs took the picture after we have put the goods in. So you're not going to see a donut, really. What you're going to see, and I'll explain it, if my phone is on in the highest brightness, because I'm not sure. No, it's not. Act like you know what you're doing, girl. Act like you know what you're doing. All right, let me get back out of this picture. It's looking real close and scary right about now. Okay, I'm going to keep the picture back for a second because I'm not sure how it's going to show up. Let me see here, y'all. Oh, come on. Why are you so difficult? Why? Why? I don't know if this is showing, y'all. Because my camera, unfortunately, my screen is showing me something different than what you guys are probably going to see. Hate you. Hate you in the morning. Okay, anyway, it's probably not showing this picture. It may be. If it is, I'll explain it anyway. It looks like a big pink blob. And basically this ring of light is where you feel the outer edge of the cervix when you're checking it. For those of you who do check. Come back on, I'm not done. Okay, and right here in the middle is covered with goo, but right in the middle, that little dip is the opening, which he could see clearly was open and looked like it was open before we deposited the goods. So that's it. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will update when we start testing. Bye, guys.